a fire broke out at the Baby Memorial Hospital in Kozhikode city in Kerala. The blaze was first spotted on the 9th floor of the hospital building around 9:30 a.m. Fortunately, several patients were safely evacuated on time following a fire outbreak. No casualties have been reported so far. I have Belly Thomas joining me with more details. Belly, what can you tell us?
Fire broke out at the C block of the Baby Memorial Hospital in Kozhikode on Saturday, sending thick smoke billowing from the building and triggering an emergency response. Fire and rescue teams quickly reached the spot, evacuated staff from the affected section and worked to contain the blaze. And according to the fire officials, the fire has since been brought under control and has been fully doused. The cause of the fire is currently unknown the staff and patients were evacuated as precautions. Reports indicate that the affected block was empty of patients at that time of the fire and no casualties have been reported so far. According to hospital sources, the fire started around 9:45 a.m. near the AC plant area. Patients on the lower floors are being relocated to prevent the fire from spreading to other sections of the hospital.
Belly, stay on with me. Now, a fire and rescue services, of course, now sources say that the blaze was caused by a suspected short circuit in the AC plant on the affected floor, where some installation work was underway. The fire started around 9:45 a.m. near the AC plant area. The fire was brought under control within an hour, they said. I have Belly back with me. Belly, over to you on this development.
Before this fire could spread into the other places, wherein the place where the fire had occurred, there was no patients as such on that floor, but the patients on the lower floors were evacuated in precautions, is what we hear from fire officials. And reports indicate that the affected block was empty of patients, so there was no casualties as such or any loss to life of limbs is what we gather as of now. But the reason for the fire, like you said, is short circuit is that the preliminary investigations reveal. However, investigations are on as to whether it would have caused due to some negligent factors. So these are also being investigated by the fire officials and the police officers who are continuing to investigate their results.
All right, Belly, stay on with me. Now, Kozhikode MP M.K. Raghavan reached the hospital after the fire and stated that no casualties had been reported. He stated the fire is completely doused and no untoward incident has been reported. Luckily, no casualties were reported. The Office of Health Minister Veena George also stated that the minister spoke with hospital authorities. The health minister gave directions to the Kozhikode Medical College to keep ICU and ventilator facilities ready if any patients are required to be moved. Belly, another development there. We've got a statement now. What more can you tell us?
Vaishali, this is indeed a hospital fire, which is of a serious issue, wherein the member of parliament from the constituency have arrived at the spot to gather information and to take stock of the situation there. He has spoken with the doctors there as to what actually caused this fire, and he has also been in touch with the fire officials there, and the health ministry officials along with their minister is also there at the spot, and they are kind of trying to ascertain what is the cause of this fire. Even though there was no casualties or any loss of life or limbs, investigations are on as to how can a serious issue like a fire in the hospital that takes place, where patients would be bedridden and would be taking or undergoing treatment at that place. And also there are reports coming that the fire that has happened on this floor was not close to any kind of oxygen cylinders that were stocked nearby, or any inflammable that were stocked nearby. Even if that was the case, it would have been a major havoc is what fire officials tell us. But now at this point of time, the fire has been completely doused without any loss of lives or any injuries to anyone at the hospital.
All right, Belly, thanks for joining me. And now shifting focus. Now, reportedly, Rana Sanaullah, the advisor